Hi everyone, Britt and Bailey here. We're back for season 2 of For All Mankind. We made it all the way through season 1 with all of our reactions and thoughts. So thanks for watching and tuning in every week to see what our thoughts are. We appreciate it. And now we're on to season 2, which is critically acclaimed. Yes, Bailey is super excited over there. Bailey, what are you most excited for season 2? What are you hoping this season will bring?
Hopefully not quite as much drama, but I feel like that's already not going to happen.
No way.
I want to see this future of what could have been space if we had kept pushing forward after the Apollo era, as hard as obviously this show is implying that they did. So I want to see how far, would we be on Mars by now? That's what I'm really excited to see.
Well, we will find out, won't we? So yes, well, season 2, I have really high expectations for. Again, spoiler alert, I've already seen season 2, but my memory is fleeting. So always good to rewatch this ahead of season 3. And Bailey has never seen season 2 before. So this is going to be, Bailey's real-time reaction. And we're trying to go through all of season 2 in advance of the release of season 3, which we're really excited about next year. So Bailey, should we get started?
Season 2, episode 1, Every Little Thing.
All right, let's do this. Look at how much bigger the base is now.
Huge. Yeah.
It's also at this point still only, I believe it's still only NASA people. So
yeah,
it's kind of until there's a balance of different groups there.
Or more than 3 people.
Oh, there's more than 3 people.
Oh, really? Okay, because she's like, the base is by myself, and that's good. Okay.
Yeah, you'll see. This is see?
Oh, there it is. Okay, it might be a city.
Still not like a city, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh.
Oh my god, I need to see that. Holy. I have goosebumps.
I know, me too. I've got the chills over here.
It's so beautiful.
I love whoever came up with that creative direction there to do that. So who do you think the new chief of astronauts is?
Oh geez. Someone that plays golf. Gordon?
Hey, Chief. You got a minute?
Can't you see I'm on the green at the 9th hole at Pebble Beach?
Ed.
Oh, right.
So I guess Ed didn't get in trouble for
I'm on the
his
carpet
exchange
in my
with the
office.
cosmonaut.
Why does he have more hair now than he did then?
What can I do for you, Miss?
Bailey, you're gonna get us into hot water with this actor.
Why can't I get a flight?
I don't like redheads. Everyone knows that.
No,
he's not dead. He's not dead.
Oh, okay, I didn't read it very closely.
I know, that was misleading.
Beginning to hit the road, not only on the
Alright,
moon.
Rotary Club, okay.
Ooh. Gordo did not age well.
No, his hairline got worse for sure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
How y'all go to the bathroom in space?
It's always that question.
Well, let me tell
Always.
you, without gravity.
What?
Who's that?
With the money I made
Karen.
from last month's receipts, plus the dividends from the LPH investment fund that you didn't want me to invest in.
I keep eating that dead horse.
She runs
I'm
the
gonna be able to pay
outpost
off the second
now.
mortgage on the house
Good
next
for
month.
her. I'm glad their marriage is good, though. They seem in love.
Yes. I wonder if that will stick.
How old is she?
Don't worry about it, no pressure.
Well, they're talking about applying to college, so 17, 18.
She looks like she's 26.
She looks like she could be a peer to her parents. I'm Karen doesn't look that old. Ed,
What, do you ever
no
hear
offense,
talk about
Ed.
studying theater
Maybe
now?
that could be your daughter.
Maybe.
I'm so excited to look up at the moon and be like, there's people up there.
Mm.
That's gonna be wild. I'm gonna never stop looking at it.
The moon is one of those things where it's just it's so glorious, every time you see it. Oh yes, it's right behind you. Oh wait, right behind me is my telescope.
And right in front of me is my moon buddy.
So it can't be related to the flare, it's
Oh.
too fast. Those plasma clouds never move that quickly.
Yeah, maybe, or maybe we've just never seen him move that fast.
Yeah.
Get
The
management in.
biggest
The moon
solar
people that-
flare
yeah.
ever.
Yeah,
Honestly, solar flares really freak me out.
me too. There's not much you can do, right? Like,
We're looking at a few billion tons of solar material being ejected into space and heading this way.
Is it dangerous?
The Earth's magnetic
Is it
field
dangerous?
will filter
This
out most of the
guy.
hard radiation, so
You'd
there's
think
no
at this
danger to
point
life
he's
on
been there
Earth.
years. He would have
But
picked up
everyone
something.
outside of Earth's atmosphere
they might
is
get
at
a
risk.
sunburn.
My
Like,
people
Yeah.
in the lab.
How long do they have until it hits?
Less than 30 minutes.
they're gonna have to hide in a crater or something.
Find somewhere dark and deep and sit tight. This is gonna be a bad one.
Oh my god, this is terrifying.
They ruined it. They ruined the moment.
Look at all of them like running. Could you imagine?
What if he's running out of oxygen?
I know, right?
There's a lava tube right next to base camp.
Lava tubes.
One of my passions. I knew they'd come in handy.
Yeah, I do love how this show actually like introduces like real things that we talk about all the time. Like,
Yeah.
25.
They definitely talked to some science writers and stuff.
oh yeah,
Oh my god, and we're back to the heart attacks? They gave me like 5 minutes of peace, and then they're like, yeah, no, screw you, Bailey.
I know.
I mean, honestly, that solar flare, they should be concerned about the people on Earth.
Yeah, well yeah, exactly.
I mean, I think in theory it actually would be.
Yeah,
They just forgot about
if
it.
there was something that fast moving that it like took,
And that's how.
yeah, like took down Mariner 4 and was like gonna hit the moon in 30 minutes. I mean, it would already be affecting Earth, right?
And then it would glitch out our satellites and stuff.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is like they would lose communications with like Jamestown.
All right, so they didn't talk to all the science writers. She's so lucky there's a lava tube right there.
But like, is that really an accurate portrayal of what a lava tube would look like from the top?
I don't think so.
No, because it's more like a hole in the ground and then you go down, right?
Earth's contact.
Well, it could kind of look like that, but
One.
I mean, that just kind of looks like some like little cave.
I think that'd be like a weird entrance to a lava tube, if that.
Yeah.
From what I saw, that's not what entrances to lava tubes look like at all.
No.
Should be fine.
It'd be
Oh,
better if
now we're
Rainer
talking about
himself
what Earth
got on
is,
TV
okay.
and reassured people. He's good at that.
You can't.
There'd be a lot more complications though from that.
Yeah, it's not just like a, oh no.
It's like, oh no, we can't watch TV. No.
You think you can actually see it like that?
I don't know. I mean, look at how messed up everything's getting.
Solar flares are so scary.
Oof! Look at that, the moon blueprint. It just like disappeared because of the solar flare.
That's big.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
really
that's
big.
scary.
But like, look at how athletic she is. She's an absolute Olympian. Look at this.
You can't run like that in suits, just so you know. It's so unrealistic.
Don't ruin this for me, Bailey.
Sorry, like no, like the suits we have now, even you couldn't move like that.
Do you know how long this would take? Meanwhile, she's getting like serious doses of radiation right now. Women are so strong.
That's true. She took off her watch, like the green to red one.
Well, unless you don't want people to know that you were exposed to that much radiation.
That's fair. How do you crack your head and bleed but not crack the helmet? What did he hit it on?
That's a good question.
Actually, honestly, I don't think your head would be able to reach anything except for the glass.
Yeah. That's a good point, Bailey.
I know my suits, okay?
Woo!
That's it? Oh my lord!
Yup. So Bailey, what are your thoughts? That was an intense ending to just like the first episode of season 2.
First episode. Yeah, they really gave us like 5 minutes of sunshine, and then they're like, oh, but you're watching For All Mankind, so like, let's bring it back down.
Yeah, they're like, we need to add some twists in here.
I think there's two things. Obviously, we talked about like how much time has passed, and I said it a few times. Like, it feels like I'm watching a different show almost.
Mm-hmm.
But what's interesting, kind of along those lines, and I think it's kind of interesting for like real life too. I was thinking about all the characters who died in the last season, and they really are kind of erased, right? Like, it was very much like life goes on, right? And stuff still happens no matter that was kind of humbling, sad, but comforting. I don't know. Like, it was kind of a weird, like, like his son. It's not like they replaced it. They didn't replace him, but they did get this whole other daughter, and they have their whole lives now,
I know.
right? Like, it's like,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know.
It is kind of weird. I mean, in some ways, I like that it skips ahead because then I feel like we get to like
See the growth.
yeah, we get to see, and like it's cool to imagine like what could have potentially transpired like over this course of time. But you're right. Like from some of the interpersonal relationships and the character development, it is like a little bit tough because I kind of feel like like even with Tracy and Gordo, like we left on such a high note with them, right? We were like, oh, cutest couple, like they're doing so well, and now they're divorced. Tracy's remarried. Gordo's really struggling. Like,
Yeah. And Tracy was one of my favorites, and I don't know if I fully like who she is right now.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's tough.
Scary.
It's tough because you start to like, and like, where is Pam? Where is Wayne?
Oh, and I didn't bring this up, but at the Rotary Club, where like the chick that asked the question, the lady, she was like, "Can you tell us the story of how you saved that poor girl who broke her arm?" And I'm like, "That poor girl, her name should be a household name,
Yeah.
right? So tell me that she kind of got erased from all this, and that's
Not
messed
cool.
up."
You are right. You are very right about that. Yeah, you're right. She did. And so that's why, I'll be really interested to see like how and if some of these characters pop back up because yeah, it's like that was a big like erasure of like, Danny and like her accomplishments and everything like that. So yeah, I'm not really sure like how we're gonna build back from that, but it is kind of interesting to see some of these new characters in the mix. I'm not like loving any of them
Yeah, I'm
yet.
not connected to any of them. Like,
Yeah. They don't have the same. I think we're like, we just love the OGs,
yeah, and yeah. It is kind of cool to see how much they are trying to kind of keep with like, Skylab,
Yeah.
STS. Honestly, they've got these random things like John Lennon, because of the moon landing, John Lennon is still alive, right? Like
Right.
weird things like that.
Yeah.
Yet we all know that like Skylab and STS would look so different if we had continued. So it's like they're changing all these random details, but the things that would actually change because of us going to the moon second would be like, yeah, I was like, you guys might have skipped over some stuff there. Like,
Yeah. But I will say that in terms of like just the like whew, that like vision of all the astronauts standing out, that was super cool.
oh my God, that was like I might dream about that tonight.
Yeah.
Honestly,
That
like
was really cool. That's an
there's
image.
certain things.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so like for me, Northern Lights, I want to see the Northern Lights. The whole reason I got into space is because I want to see the sun come up, and the thin blue line, right?
Mm-hmm.
That scene right there was another thing of like, oh my God, I have to see that in my lifetime.
Yeah.
Like that was insane.
That was really amazing. Would have been better had it not ended in a massive solar flare. That
yeah, that would have been better. Yeah.
I was like, of course. I mean, I will say this show definitely puts you through your paces because it's like we went from like this really high moment of being like, oh, this is so amazing. And then it's like massive solar flare of like the largest recorded size ever. And it's like, oh no.
They're like, oh, you're happy right now? Is this your happiness? Well, you're done.
Yeah. Not today. Not today.
Not today.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining us for season 2, episode 1 of For All Mankind. It was a roller coaster. We're just hoping that the implications of the solar flare for Molly are not too devastating. We will find out. Also, I'm not really sure who the person was that was injured. It's one of the new characters, so we'll have to learn more about that. But yeah, thanks everyone for joining us, and be sure to tune in next week when we have our reaction to season 2, episode 2, which is called The Bleeding Edge of Ominous. Yeah. And thank you, Bailey, for joining, as always. Love doing this with you. And the Moon Buddy. Wait, where's Chessie? Chessie didn't make an appearance tonight.
Oh, no, she was here for most of it, but she got bored, I think.
Okay. I guess solar flares weren't enough for Chessie.
Nope, she needs more entertainment.
All right. Thanks, everyone. Bye.